All right, good evening, Love Village. Welcome back to the original Love and Tea Variety Show, where, of course, I am your host, Phyllis Oladipupo. All right, so today, of course, you all know that I am interviewing poetry. Soulchild, and he is out and about. He was not able to make it back home to his computer in time, but we're going to go ahead with the interview and we're going to go ahead and do it Facebook Live. Okay. So I'm going to bring him in. I'm inviting him now. Okay. We're going to go forth with this video. Come on in and join me, Poetry Soulchild, when you get a chance. How is everybody doing? I hope you had a wonderful day today. The weather was a little bit warmer. And we're going to go ahead and conduct this interview the best way we can. All right. We're going to move forward and onward. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay. Let's invite. Okay. He'll be in shortly. And there he is. He's joining. Hey, Poetry! How are you? Good, good, good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and if you can turn your volume up a little bit. Can you hear me pretty good? Okay, so I'm going to go forth as if you were right here in the studio with me, okay? Wonderful. All right. So again, I want to thank and welcome everyone who is joining us today on the original Love and Tea Variety Show. It is the place where we keep love in our hearts and tea in our cups, okay? We keep tea in the cup, all right? Good tea, healthy tea, nutrients, all right? All right. So for those of you who may not know, all right, we are celebrating for the month of April, National Poetry Month. And the Love and Tea Variety Show is paying tribute to some of the best talented, okay? Some of the best talented, all right? Talented men. Okay, yep, men. Women. I said it. I said men. All right. I said we are paying tribute to some of the best and talented men who are professional spoken word poets, singers, songwriters, all from the Chicagoland area. All right. And so women, I know, okay, I know women, I know that we are a part of this community as well. Okay, but I wanted to spend today and the month of April uplifting and shining a bright light, okay, on Black men specifically, okay, in this art form, because I believe they don't get as much attention as they deserve. All right, that's what I'm doing. All right, and so again, for those of you all who may be joining me via Facebook and YouTube on my screen, Poetry could not make it back to his computer in time, but we are live on Facebook now. He has joined me and we're going to keep it going. Okay. But before we go there, what I want everybody to do, if you can be so kind, please go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type the original Love and Tea Variety Show into the search bar. Okay. And if you like what you see today, click like. Okay. And if you like it, then share it. All right. And then after that, subscribe. Okay, just click that red button and subscribe to the original Love and Tea YouTube channel. Thank you so very much. All right, so let's get going. All right, let's get going. Now today, Love Village, I think I've given away the secret, but we're going to keep it going as if y'all don't know. Okay, as if y'all don't know who's coming on the show. All right, all right. But now, Love Village, today our guest is truly amazing. Okay, he's truly amazing. He is a Chicago artist who's well-rounded and versatile in the performing arts world. Okay, he is very fluent in language arts. Okay. And he is a spoken word poet, a singer, a songwriter, and a disc jockey. All right, a disc jockey, okay, aka DJ, whose music is positively motivating. This king has been featured on television shows like Windy City Live, okay, WCIU, and Can TV. This leader, also has done interviews on Inspiration 1390 gospel radio station. And his new single, All I Need Is One, just one kiss. He didn't say 2, 3, 4, 10. He said, All I need is one kiss. Okay. And that song is currently being played on all musical platforms, especially 106.3 radio. Okay. And he can definitely be found on all musical platforms as well. Google Play, all right, Google, YouTube, all right. He's played everywhere, okay. And I want you all to please, at this time, please do me a favor, Love Village. Please put your hands together, all right. Put your hands together and welcome Poetry Soulchild to the original Love and Tea Variety Show. You hear him cheering for you? Woo! They pumped. They pumped. That's him, everybody. He's up on the screen right now. Poetry, I'm not sure if you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see the screen? You can't see my screen. You'll be able to see it later. But it is a picture of your beautiful self. And then it has, you are a singer, a songwriter, a DJ, and a poet. Okay. And so, amongst other things. Okay. And I want to just take this time out, brother, to first thank you so very much for being a true professional. Okay. A true professional, and really having the ability to understand that in life, sometimes we have to shift, right? And be ready for anything, the world throws at us, right? As it's a saying that says, when the world throws you lemons, you do what? You make lemonade. And your lemonade is sweet. I taste it, okay? I taste it through the phone. I taste it, all right? And I thank you, brother. I just thank you for, again, being the ultimate professional, a leader in the performing arts, language arts world, and just being a positive role model and motivational speaker, okay? And just making yourself available for this interview today. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I'm not sure if you can turn your volume up some more. I don't know. I hope the audience can hear, but if not, we're going to just keep rolling on. Okay. So how was your day today? How did it go? I can hear you just a tad. Hey, Porsche, thank you for watching. Wanda Taylor, thank you all for watching. I love you all. Thank you all. Yeah, we got Poetry Soulchild on the Love and Tea show. Okay, wonderful. She said she can hear both of us. Wonderful. Thank you, Portia. Beautiful. Beautiful, Portia. I think, isn't it your birthday? Beautiful. Huh, Posh Barbie? You turning 40 or something like that. I seen you, girl. You look so beautiful. And I ain't forgot about my sea moss. Okay, I ain't forgot about it. Okay, please forgive me. Okay, but anywho, awesome. So they can hear us. Okay, brother. Thank you so very much. Oh, May 9th is your birthday. Okay, I love you, girl. I love you. All right, so awesome. So Love Village. Let me just share with you all. I was invited this past Saturday to the Regal Room. Okay, in celebration of National Poetry Month. So I'm going to show you all this, again, this month of April, we are celebrating National Poetry Month, and this past weekend, I had the opportunity and the privilege to meet Poetry Soulchild at this event that I posted up on the flyer poetry up on the screen. What happened this past weekend? Oh, yes, we did. We had a wonderful, wonderful time over there in Bronzeville at the Regal Room. And it's an art space located in the historical Bronzeville community. Poetry Soulchild, if you can be so kind, if you don't mind, can you please share with us and give us more history about the Regal Room? Okay, there it is. Go ahead. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh.
To now the new and upcoming Regal Room. So there you have it. The Regal Room was meant for music and jazz and our ancestors to let people know about our history.
Yes, and to remember
To remember our history.
exactly whose shoulders we stand upon in this art form.
Yeah.
Right? And so yeah, very good. So, and it's so funny, family. I've been through Bronzeville and I have never seen this place. Okay. And when I tell y'all, it is a gem in the rough. Okay. It is a beautiful space. It's a beautiful, first of all, the architecture of the building. It's located at 4724 South Vincennes, first of all. Okay. 4724 South Vincennes. The architecture of the building is so profound, right? And then when you walk in, oh my goodness, it was well thought of. You see all kinds of beautiful photo pictures of, like poetry said, of our ancestors. I think that was Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday, Miles Davis, just everybody who paved the way in the arts, comedians, in this art form. And like he said, it is so well thought of, beautiful. And then you go in, you go down the stairs, and there is more beauty to be had, correct? And the space is just a wonderful presence. It just, I believe that a person can, it's a place where people host events, which is what happened this weekend, right? It was the wonderful event that I'm showing everybody once again on the screen that we attended at the place. And I'm sure you can probably host parties and things like that, but very nice, very elegant. And I'm sure there is, if anybody's interested in maybe renting or having an event in this space, please just go there. 4724. They do have, I'm sure, management on site, someone there exactly who can share that information. But a wonderful place to be in. The energy was awesome. And so this is how we met, right? We met this weekend. We met this weekend at this event. Just Mike, the poet, actually hosted it yourself. and a host, exactly, and a host of other talented artists who represented Chicagoland.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there were other artists too who graced us in the Regal Room, and they were from different parts of the United States. Guys, they came in, right, Poet? They came in from Detroit. They came in from Maryland. They came in from North Carolina to be at this event. Did I miss any other states? Did I miss any other states?
No, you got it all. You got them right.
I got them right. I was listening.
You were listening. You on point. So that's what we had in the building. We had them in the building. So we was honored to have them in the building.
Yes, I mean, when I tell you it was such an uplifting and inspiring event, like my spirit was full of poetry. What did you think about the event?
Oh, what I thought about the event was amazing. You know, amazing turnout, amazing talented artists. Man, amazing hosting and DJing by me.
Oh, I'm getting there. I ain't forget about you. Your multi-talented self. I didn't forget about you. Yeah.
I know, right? You know, but the only problem we was, had that night was having people to respect the mic. That's all we was having. That was the only issue, but everything else was amazing.
Hey, Ellie. There go Ellie. She won the contest. I think she was one of the winners. Hey, Don. Thank you all for.
Shout out to Don.
Woo, woo, Don Maxcaskill. Maxkill. Yeah.
In the building.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, that was true. But overall, it was an excellent program.
Yeah.
I mean, more importantly, you know what I loved? I loved everything about it. Like you said, of course, there was some little hiccups, but it was very few hiccups. Okay. And like you're saying, we have to, be real, keep it real. We want to respect the mic because they did have vendors in the hallway and things like that. And people were getting food and everything. But overall, this event was exceptional. In addition, what I really loved about it was that I appreciated the fact that it was family friendly. Yes, it was family friendly people. When I tell you, all age groups were welcomed. My 13-year-old granddaughter, Me-Day, she was actually, she's an artist, poet. She draws, she paints and things like that. And when I invited her to this event, she was like, I don't want to go there. I'm not going to have no fun. She said, I'm going to have no fun. That's what she told me. She said, I'm not going to have no fun. And let me tell you this child said, when is the next event? She can't wait to come back. She had so much fun. She even now, she said, I promise you. She was like, when is the next event? I want to come back. And then she was like, I also want to write poetry now. She's adding that to her art list.
Oh, wow.
I promise you. So yeah, definitely. Wow. Definitely. So everybody, these events, I want you all to keep them at top of mind. If you have children, and there may be some events, in the future where, of course it may be all adults, but more importantly, but moreover, I believe that they're going to have more events so that they can they want to welcome the youth. That's the important part. That's the target market. It's all of us, but the target market is the youth, the young people. It's a way for them to express themselves creatively and in a way, right? So that they can, express themselves and release a lot of stress and tension they may be having in a more constructive way. Would you say?
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Very good. So Love Village, when we walked into the space, Poetry Soulchild was over there on the ones and twos. Okay. He was rocking the crowd. Okay. He's a DJ. Okay. And so eventually they introduced him. He came up on the stage and then he started singing. Okay. He started singing. I was like, woo, woo. Okay. And so his voice, his voice took me by surprise. Like you kept singing a couple of lines, a couple of bars, and you kept doing that over and over again. And then you graced the mic with the poem called My Life Is My Poetry. You remember that? It was just this past Saturday.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And so, poetry, if I had to describe your singing voice, okay? If I had to describe your voice, I would say it's calming. It's very, it's calming. It's chanting too. It's chants.
Wow.
It chants. Yeah, it chants. It's a chanting to it, right? And it's soulful, and it definitely commands attention, brother. Yes. So your style is very unique, and it's a beautiful and unique style. I just want to tell you that. That's because I like to describe. I'm very descriptive and detailed. And so if I had to describe it, that's what I would say. So tell us. Thank you so very much. So tell us, poetry. Tell us, poetry. Where were you born? Were you born in Chicago?
Yes, I was born in Chicago. Yes, I was.
Okay, what part of town? Let us know.
Oh, well, I was born on the south side of Chicago. Then I moved to the west side of Chicago. That's when I began to do poetry on the west side back in June of 2009. That's where the poetry started, right there on the west side of Chicago. And I've been doing it ever since to this day. Now I live in the suburbs of Chicago. So I went from the south side to the west side. Now I moved up to the suburbs. I'm getting bigger and bigger. Am I going to LA next? Watch out.
Hey, the sky is unlimited, baby. It's unlimited. It is unlimited. Wonderful. Okay, so you grew up on the south side of Chicago. Whereabouts?
Yeah. Oh, actually, in the Bronzeville area, right in the Robert Taylor homes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes, I am also a product of Cabrini Green projects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I also went to the historical DuSable High School over there.
Okay, and that was going to be another question that was coming up. Like, what high school did you go to? You went to DuSable High School?
Yes, DuSable High School.
Okay, wonderful. And that is on, is that King Drive or Michigan?
No, 49th and Wabash in Chicago.
Okay, between Michigan and Wabash.
Yeah, right over there. Yeah.
Okay, very good. And so, okay, very good. So, what genre of music did you grow up listening to?
Oh man, that's easy.
Well, let me say this. Let me rearrange it a bit. What did you hear in your house? What did you hear in your household growing up?
Oh man, you know what? That's too easy. You gonna do that to me? That is too easy. All right, so look, this is what I grew up on. Let me tell you what I grew up on. Man, I am a young man with an old soul. Let you know that right now.
Okay.
I grew up on old school.
Hey, Miyoshi.
I'm an 80s baby. So I grew up on the 90s music and the 2000s. So let me tell you who's my number one favorite artist.
Okay, that was another question. Let's hear it.
Then I'll let you ask that question.
So, okay, no problem. So you said you were 80s baby?
I'm an 80s baby.
Okay, I was born in 71.
Oh, okay, 70s baby.
Okay, so you're an 80s baby, okay? So,
a lot of my music I grew up on was old school music. The old school and R&B. That's what I love more. Old school R&B and that old school hip hop.
That's crazy, man. That is awesome. Hey, Cy, love you from Gary, Indiana. Cy Smith. Oh, you got a lot of viewers. You're popular. You're very loved.
What's up, everybody?
Yes, that's right. Send a shout out. Yep. So I definitely am a music lover. Like you said, R&B, jazz, gospel, hip hop, reggae, rap, everything, right?
Everything.
Pretty much. It's the go-to, right? And then gotta say I'm a house head too. Put on some house music and it's over for me. It's over. Okay.
My number one genre is R&B and soul because that's what I do.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Very good. So did you attend college or what?
No, I didn't attend college.
Okay.
I actually went to a trade school.
Okay.
For a medical assistant, actually.
All right, wonderful. I am a medical assistant as well.
Really?
Oh, we got a lot in common.
got my papers on it still, but God didn't want me to be that. He wanted me to be a full-time artist. So
Yeah, that's.
But I still got that feel. I know what to do in case of emergency. So I am a medical professional now. All right. Look. Okay. Yeah, you got to do it too, right? Come on now. You got to know, like, look. I help people and I.
Hey, April.
And I interview people.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. So you never practiced in the medical field. Is that what you're saying? You never really worked in it?
Yeah, I never really worked. I just went to school for it. Never went actually, in the field.
Okay, that's cool. But like you say,
I still got the skills though. I still know how to, I got the skills.
You got them phlebotomy skills.
Of course. I was the best one in class. Like the first try I did, I was good. They was shocked. They was like, "You did a good job." Like, cause we did hands-on training.
That's it. You got to. You got to learn. That's how you learn how to do the withdraw the blood and everything. We had to practice on each other.
Exactly. That's what we did.
That's it.
You gonna be touching a real person in the field, right? You gonna be touching no down.
You ain't gonna
practice on the down.
Well, very good. But so I'm happy to hear that you are living in your passion. That's what's most important, correct?
Right.
You're living in your passion. That's what you love to do, is what you're doing now. And that's what we want to do, be in alignment with, with our creator, be in alignment, doing because when we're doing his or her will, we're living our best life.
Right.
Would you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, very good. Yep. So, all right. So what did you do first, poetry? Was it singing? Did you have a passion for singing first, or was it spoken word? What did you find yourself doing first?
Wow, that's another good question. That's too easy. So when I first started back in 2009,
okay,
poetry came first. And that's how, I knew that my life was my poetry came along. But my poetry didn't come, that piece didn't come until 2013.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, very good. So poetry came first. So obviously writing, you wouldn't say it was simultaneously because your voice is.
So look, I'll say this. Actually, let me see. I started writing poetry in high school, but I didn't take it serious.
Yeah.
Until 2009 when I went to my first open mic on the west side of Chicago.
Okay, and that's where. Very good, and that's what I was going to ask you. What was your very first performance at? Where did you perform first?
In high school, and I was nervous like ever.
Oh.
First time, nervous.
Okay. What did you do?
I did some poem because before I was professor, I wrote a poem. I forgot what the poem was called. I just wrote something because I was in a poetry club in high school. And they wanted all the poets in the poetry club to perform in this talent show. And I wasn't professor. I used to read off the paper. I had it written down. And I'm trying to remember this poem. I forgot what this poem was called. I think the poem was called Dreams. And I know how I wrote it. I don't even have that poem. I don't remember how it was, but I was nervous performing it on stage. But you know what happened?
What?
After I read the poem? Let me tell you what happened.
What happened?
I wasn't nervous no more. Because you know why? Because as I was reading the poem, and then when I was done, what broke me out of that nervousness is that after I performed my poem, the people clapped for me. And that did something. People like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm like, they enjoyed that? They clapped for me. And I'm like, I didn't even think I did a good job, but they clapped for me. That's what did it right there. That's how I knew that poetry was for me. I'm like, I gotta take this serious. I gotta break out of this nervousness, but I gotta find a way how to do it. Like
the other poet said the other day, he said it does something for your self-esteem. Yeah. You like, ooh, it reassured you. Like, you already kind of knew it, but you needed. Sometimes we all need encouragement.
Yeah.
Right, Tawani. Yeah. Hey, Tawani Porter. Thank you for watching. Hey, April. We all need encouragement, and so what I hear is that you got it. You definitely got the encouragement. You got positive feedback. which is what we need in the beginning. Because sometimes I would think when you start and you get negative
Right.
feedback, sometimes that could be a hindrance for you moving forward too.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
if you don't believe in yourself, though, if you don't believe in yourself, you know.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes people do it, you know, like I was sharing with the other poet last week. Sometimes he said he didn't win a contest that he believed, he really truly believed he won. But I said sometimes people will do that. They will do that to try to break your spirit, you know. And so I'm so glad that you were able to say, hey, you know, it reassured you, it inspired you to move on, and then you began to believe in yourself even more. And I'm
Right.
sure you started to say, hey, I got this is what it takes. I love it. This is my passion. And so you began starting to write more, correct?
Yeah. And that's when I started going to my first open mic. This was after high school in 2000, back in 2009, because I graduated high school in 06.
Okay.
2006.
Okay.
I gave myself some years before 2009 to go to my first ever open mic on the West Side, and before, and I was still nervous at the time. Still nervous.
Yeah. Tell us about that experience on the West Side, and what did you do, and how did it go?
Okay, well, I remember I did some piece. I don't remember these pieces. It was something about a piece about me being in love with Jesus.
Okay.
It was something about, and I was so nervous on stage doing it, and I would always come to this open mic every time. But the host of the show, she must have saw something in me. She took me under her wing and started mentoring me, and broke me out of that nervousness. And all of a sudden, she made me the co-host of the show.
Oh, wow. Where was it? Poetry? Where was it on the West Side? Where?
Oh, actually, it was on 1539 South Pulaski at this place called Living Clean Entertainment, but it's no longer there anymore because the owner sold the place. So we did those shows there. I hosted those shows there along with the co-host Articulate for 8 years.
Wow, that's awesome. And you know what? Shout out to that sister, because she saw something in you. And that's what we're supposed to do. You know, we're supposed to build each other up and be a mentor. You know, it's called Sankofa, to reach back, you know, because, you know, like you're saying, you know, we saw the ancestors, we stand upon their shoulders. You know, they the ones paved the way for us. And so, you know, she know that, you know, hey, you know, for the future generation, you know, she knew she had to reach back, and she did. She saw something in you. And I'm glad that she wasn't afraid to share the space. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she did that. So she really paved the way for me, actually.
Is she still around? Do you talk to her still?
Yeah, she's still around. She actually still do shows here in Chicago.
Very good.
She hosts a show called Hot Sauce Poetry every second and fourth Friday. She does a show here in Chicago and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She got both cities on lock right now.
She's awesome. What's her name? Send a shout out to her name. Thank you so much, sis.
Shout out to her name, Articulate. Y'all go follow Articulate everywhere on all these platforms, and follow Hot Sauce Poetry, her open mic set. It's the longest running inspirational set in Chicago, literally.
Hot Sauce Poetry.
Yeah, this coming up in June will be actually 13 years of Hot Sauce Poetry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, wonderful. I am so okay. Hot Sauce Poetry and Articulate. Articulate on the West Side of Chicago. We thank you. We salute both of you sisters for paving the way for our young people. And I know you all are still doing some positive things in the community. And we thank you. And I specifically thank you for really showing this young brother Poetry a lot of love, and giving him the mic and helping him to you know, like in the Lion King, lifting him up, uplifting him. You see, that's what it's all about. And that's what I'm doing today. Uplifting, specifically, like I said, we all are in this community, but men, specifically Black men, okay? Because we don't get a lot of play. You know, you all don't get a lot of play. You know, women, we do. We just had Women's History Month. You know, all these things, and so I wanted to pay tribute to you all. Okay, so Poetry Soul Child. So tell me this: did the musical artist Music Soul Child have any influence on your brand name?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, he is my inspiration. He is my mentor. He is my icon, my everything, because man, yeah, I actually got a chance to meet him. So yes, it was a blessing, you know. So yeah, he inspired me to have the name Poetry Soul Child because he's Music Soul Child. And you know, at the time, you know, and his music inspired me to sing as well. So he inspired me to do both, my name and to sing. And what I loved about him, I loved how he was soulful with his music. That's what I wanted to be soulful with my music. I wanted my name to be soulful. And it was hard to pick a name for myself because I didn't know my name was going to be called Poetry Soul Child, because it's hard picking names as an artist. You know, you got to think. I would Google places to see who got what name, because I want to make sure nobody don't have a certain name, because, you know, you don't want to steal nobody's name. But so I see nobody that have Poetry Soul Child. I'm like, and I thought about Music Soul Child. I'm like, what if he's Music Soul Child? What if I name myself Poetry Soul Child and bring something different? But see, I could, you know, put a little flavor in it, bring something different. Like, people just think I do poetry, but I sing too. But that's when the Poetry Soul Child come in. Yes. I'm a poet and a singer for the soul.
For the soul, baby. For the soul. And that's what I felt. And then I described that. And I felt that energy too. I felt the energy to ask you that. The energy was already there. I was like, I believe Music Soul Child inspired him. That name is just too. And then I connected the sound. Your sound, I was like, is they're in the same family. Hey, Tanya Peterson, happy birthday. Love you, girl. All right. So can you name a musical artist of the past and in the present day that inspires and energizes you as a writer and a singer?
Well, definitely, of course. Now, first in the past, we're gonna do the past first, like you said. So in the past, it's only right that I say this brother right here. Oh my God, man! And everybody knows this brother. This brother in the past really inspired me as well to do music.
I wonder if
the one and only, the king himself, may he rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Ooh, wow!
Yes, that's the man. That man, look, you know.
Interesting. Yes, Michael
Jackson from the past. And that's what I was going to tell you earlier. He was the one in the past, the music that I grew up on, I was listening to him always.
Yes.
Him. I was listening to other people, but I was listening to him more. Because he was just bringing hits after hits. I was like, Michael Jackson, man, this man is a genius.
Yes.
Like, I would be dancing to his music, singing his music. Like,
Tanya gave you 10 hearts. When you said Michael Jackson, she hit it 10 times. Yeah, Michael Jackson, man. He is sorely missed. He is sorely missed.
Would you agree, Michael Jackson? Yeah.
I thought she was, you know what I thought she was going to say? I thought she was going to say Donny Hathaway.
You know what? It's funny you said that, because look, here go another one for you. Donny Hathaway is actually my cousin.
Oh.
And his daughter Layla is my cousin.
Layla.
My family always told me that was I'm like, I didn't know that was my cousin, but we never met them. I never met them. But that was my cousin.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So that's of the past. Michael Jackson is of the past. Now, who would you say today in the present? Who inspires you?
Oh, well, definitely Music Soul Child, because he's in the
present.
Okay.
Music Soul Child. Okay.
In the past, and music is in the present.
Okay. Oh, I know Michael Jackson is just like.
Yeah. The two M's.
The two M's inspired you.
Come on now, the two M's.
Oh my God, the two M's. Michael Jackson and Music Soul Child. That is awesome. The two M's. Eminem. Eminem.
Michael and music. Come on now.
That's That's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So poetry. Your current single is called "All I Need Is One Kiss."
Yeah.
Can you give us a little bit of that song? Oh, but wait. Before we do that, poetry. No. Let's do this,
Yeah.
okay? Let's do this.
Yeah.
Hey, Vincent. Vincent said, "Congratulations, poetry, soul child."
Oh,
Vincent Hutch.
yeah. Shout out to Vincent. That's my mentor. He's been my mentor since high school.
Oh, they love you. They showing up. They dropping the mic. They dropping the mic. They dropping the mic today, this evening on the Original Love and Tea Show.
They loving the treatment you're giving me. They loving it.
Oh, I love it. Oh God, I'm so honored.
Celebrity, I guess.
Oh, yes. Y'all go and subscribe to my YouTube channel now while y'all hear that. Go to the Original Love and Tea Variety Show and subscribe. And I want to see more people. I want to promote and inspire and uplift and bring more and show the world we are so talented. Tanya Peterson has a balloon business. I mean, look, we have TK Caterings on. I mean, I have a skin spa business. We're so talented as a people. And so I want to just celebrate us as a people. We're all talented. We all have gifts to share with the world. And so that's the whole point of the Love of the Love and Tea Show, is to encourage, inspire, and share information and uplift one another. That's really the purpose of it. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So before we do that, before you grace us a little bit, right, with your "All I Need Is One Kiss" poetry, it's a love ballad. You're going to give us just a little bit of it. What I'm going to do is just show the audience, because we want you all to patronize this brother. Okay, he spends a lot of time and energy with his craft. Okay, and we want you to patronize him, support him. Okay, we must support each other. Okay, that's how we build, and that's how we grow and we develop in life. Okay, we are nothing. I am nothing without you, and you are nothing without my skills. We work together in a reciprocal relationship to build each other and lift each other up. Okay, and so that's what I want everybody to do. Okay, I want to show the audience right now that you are on all medium spectrums right now. You are on Spotify. They can find you. Very good. Somebody's hurting. You are on Spotify. They can find you on Google, YouTube. What are some other mediums that you're on?
Oh yeah. I'm on all music platforms, like you say. I'm on Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, Amazon, iTunes. Man, I'm everywhere.
He's everywhere. All y'all got to do. Hey, Sheila Johnson, I love you. That's another. This sister right here. When I tell you entrepreneurs, we're all entrepreneurs. We're supporting this entrepreneur, this artist today, Poetry Soulchild. Y'all get on and support this brother. Maurice Garrett, Sheila Johnson, Dewana. I seen Dewana. Y'all get on and support this brother's talent. He's on Amazon, Spotify, Google Play. Y'all find out and just support him. Hey, Maurice, I'm going to have you on the show. Maurice is also a DJ, and he's a personal trainer, right, Maurice Garrett? I love you. From CG, Rose Hunt, everybody who's on. Okay, Tanya Peterson has a balloon business. We have so many entrepreneurs, and the point of this, everybody, is to share information to help build each other up and lift each other up. So if you all who are watching me from my StreamYard platform, you can see those are the links. Just type in his name at Poetry Soulchild and support the brother. I love you, Sheila. Thanks for shout out. Yep. Sheila is an accountant. Sheila owns a chef business. Sheila cooks. Sheila got all kinds. Sheila actually created she created a lot of my put a lot of my logos on my spa clothing and things like that. Oh, she's multi-talented. She makes my business cards. Sheila is all around. I love you, girl. I love you. Hey, Rose Hunt. All right. So yeah, wonderful. Okay. So why don't you grace us with just a little bit of "All I Need Is One Kiss"?
All right, y'all. All I need is one kiss to live, so we can make it happen, baby. So I can put my one kiss on your hips, so we can make it happen, baby. All I need is one kiss with two lips, so we can make it happen. happen, baby. So I can put my one kiss on your hips. So we can make it happen, baby. 'Cause I just wanna be with you, leave with you, cry with you, die with you, fly with you forever, baby. Deal with you, feel with you, walk with you, talk with you, love with you forever, baby. 'Cause all I need is one kiss with two bits, so we can make it happen, baby.
Yes.
So I need one kiss on your lips, so we can make it happen, baby. All I need is one kiss.
Did y'all hear his voice? Did you all hear that? Y'all get to his musical platforms and purchase his music. Please support this wonderful, beautiful talented artist, Poetry Soulchild. We are halfway there, Poetry. I have a couple of other questions to ask you if you don't mind. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I'm improvising. Do you see me? Well, you can't see me. My audience can see me moving all around. Okay. All right. We improvise. That's why I love the Love and Tea show, because it's a variety of things that take place on this show. Okay. We don't have to be perfect. I know I don't have to be. And that's what makes it so fun and such a unique form and platform, because we know how to really have a good time. Okay. All right. So and remain flexible. All right. All right. So all right, beautiful. All right. So that was one of his songs right now. It's called All I Need Is One Kiss. Okay, that's one of his songs. So, Poetry, did you ever get that kiss from somebody, whoever you was trying to get it from?
Yes, I
They are hearting it. They love it. They love it. Hey, Vincent. Hey, everybody. Somebody said, "Be safe, Poetry." They love you. All right, awesome. So, Vincent. Oh, Vincent Huss. Yeah, Vincent Hutch. Okay, wonderful. So he did, everybody. He did get that kiss. All right, he did get that kiss. So that's wonderful. And whoever that person is, they're a lucky person. Okay, because he wrote a whole song about it. Okay. I found that to be so intriguing. Yeah, I found that to be so intriguing. So I have a little analogy that I kind of played with in my mind a bit. Okay, but it bounces off kind of like your energy of that song, right? So if I think it's fair to say that song is about wanting to connect with someone in a personal and a physical way. Yeah. Right. And so being more on a physical level. Okay. But that approach, so that approach, I would say, is more of a subtle approach. It's more lightweight and gentle, really easygoing. Right. So, okay. So Porgy, so I took a look at 3 different musical artists now who expressed a similar message of wanting to connect physically with someone. Okay. And I saw how each artist brought that approach, right? Each artist, they pretty much communicated wanting to connect with someone. Okay. And they just all did it in a different way. All right. So for example, like I mentioned, you did it, you brought it more, you connected physically in a more innocent and simple way. You just wanted one kiss. That's all. You just wanted one kiss, right? All right. Now, if we take a look at how the Isley brothers brought it, okay? They approach, you know the Isley brothers? All right. So the Isley brothers, they brought a different approach in 1983. Okay, they said, you know what? I'm paraphrasing, but the Isley brothers said, look, we want one kiss, and we want to take a little bit further. We're going in between the sheets, right? You know that song, okay? Okay. They said we want to take it. We want to take it in between the sheets. Okay. All right. So and then lastly, I took a look at a group, called three different levels, three different artists. Correct? You following me? Okay. And when they're saying something pretty similar, wanting to connect, wanting to connect, but they all doing it in different forms. All right. And then now this last one, is live. Okay, this one is real live, and this one is called. This group is called the Two Live Crew. Okay, so we remember them, the Two Live Crew.
I don't know about them. No, that's before my
time. Oh boy. Okay, so you got to do some research. But all my old heads on here, Maurice, come on, Tanya, where y'all at? Sheila, y'all know the Two Live Crew. Let me see y'all heart. Y'all know the Two Live Crew. Now the Two Live Crew was a lot more explicit and raunchier. Okay, and they just got to the point. Now they had a song called "Pop the P." Okay, we gonna leave that right there. Okay. Pop the P, okay? And we're going to leave that right there. So we get it, right? So they all, the Isley brothers, Two Live Crew, right, Maurice? Maurice said yes. Sheila said, oh, yes. Oh, yes. You all wanted to connect with someone you liked or loved or saw, whatever. You wanted to make a connection. And a more intimate connection. But isn't it funny how you all express that similarly, but in a different form? And you all are musical artists. And different generations.
Right.
Isn't that something? And you use language differently. Right? And so I'm going to have you do your own research later so that you can find out about Two Live Crew. Yeah, they were live, okay? And so it's an audience for everyone. I'm not saying, oh, don't listen to this one, don't listen to that one. No, it's an audience for everyone, for your generation, for your audience, for Isley Brothers, and for Two Live Crew. And sometimes we may, as individuals, feel a little bit of that. Sometimes we may feel a little, I want to be a little smooth like the Isley Brothers, or then I want to be a little more gentle or sensitive or softer. And then sometimes people may feel like, ooh, I want to go all out. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to bring that point forth. I thought that was a great analogy. So what did you think? Yeah. So tell me, Poetry, when you perform around the city, you go everywhere. You travel around the city. You go to different states. Have you been out the country yet, or what?
Haven't been out the country yet. Nope.
Okay, you're going. Where would you like to go?
Oh, you know what, man? I actually would love to go to Jamaica.
Okay, and perform. Yes. Yeah, my daughter loves this artist called, I think she's coming this summer. I can't think of her name.
From Jamaica?
She loves her. Yeah, she loves her.
And the reason why I choose Jamaica is I love reggae. Come on now. I love reggae. Look, I was playing. And you love reggae too, man. Y'all was enjoying me DJing that reggae music.
Yes, man.
Look, I love reggae.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, ma. It takes you back to Africa. It's the closest thing back to Africa. And then you actually played a lot of Nigerian music too. So you went from different genres, and then you ended up, that's for my niece, because my husband is from Nigeria and my granddaughter is Nigerian. And so she was like, oh, you started playing all those artists that she loved. Yeah, so yeah, you were on point Saturday. Hey, Robert Brown.
I gotta play for everybody. That's the key thing of a DJ, you gotta play all genres.
You do. You got to know your audience, and you got to,
Right.
yeah, and you got to know how to blend it too.
Right, exactly.
You did an excellent job. Okay, and so yeah, Jamaica, definitely, I can see Jamaica definitely happening for you. It's going to happen. We're thinking optimistically, and we're believing, okay, that everything that we are calling for you, and you calling for yourself, will happen, and all your dreams will come true. As Dreams was one of your first poems that you actually brought forth to the universe. Dreams, remember? That's one of your dreams, and it's going to happen for you.
Dreams came true.
That's right. That's right. It's going to come true, right? And so, as I was saying before, you have traveled around the city, around different states, everywhere performing, correct? And so you meet a lot of women, correct?
Right.
All right. So you meet a lot of women. Okay. Do you find that women seem to appreciate and value your approach? Remember the approaches I took earlier? I was bringing those 3 different approaches to those types of scenarios. Do you find that women appreciate and value your approach more, or are they more interested in an Eyes Their Brother or a 2 Live Crew type?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Please be honest.
Look, everywhere I done been and performed, man, the ladies be loving me because they love a man that can sing.
Yes.
It don't matter who they is, they love a man that can sing. And everywhere I done been and sung, it's like I always attract the women with my voice. I never, I never disappoint. They always love me. And you know what? Women to me is my best audience. I ain't gonna lie, because that's what I attract more. The type of music I do, like what I just sung for, like, women are my best audience than the men are. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
Ladies, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. Look.
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, Saturday, I was like, woo.
I'm just saying, look, you see what I do? Look, you heard what I sung?
Yeah, I did. And I felt it. All
right, come on now. Look, I'm not talking to the men, I'm talking to the women now. Come on.
Sheila Johnson said, I see.
I guess I'll right there.
Oh my God. So I guess on a scale from 1 to 10, you the women like you at a 10.
Yeah.
See, there you go. They jamming in the comments, baby. And so to each his own, right? But what I'm hearing is, like I said, you are a more softer, gentler, sensitive type that is more respectful, refined, and so, yeah, women, who want to be appreciated and valued, or they have a value for themselves, they seem to want to they're shifting towards your type. So very good. That was, I like that. Did you like that little analogy and how you bring it? You bring the softness. And so that's what we want. We want softness. A lot of women, right? Not everybody, right? But it sounds like what I'm saying is, I hear that it's more women who like that sensitive, gentle, soft side that is more compassionate and less aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, that's more of a turn on than not.
Right.
Okay, awesome. All right. So also, in addition to that, now we're going to talk about just a little bit about language. What do you believe about this? Do you believe language used in a lot of musical art forms today? Do you feel that they should have more boundaries? Yes or no?
So you're talking about the language and the music today?
Yeah, and a lot of the music that we hear today, I want to say, and I could be wrong, if I am, please forgive me, but the younger generation, because I have a teenager, and my teenager listens to a lot of the music that I grew up on, okay? Because like I said earlier, when I asked you, what did you hear in the household? My children heard a lot of the music that I played, right? A lot of Michael Jackson, the Donny Hathaways, right? Nat King Cole's. I mean, everybody from La Josephine Baker. We can go back, okay? So I play it all. I play it all from every generation, and my children they love reggae. They love everything. They've been exposed to all types of music and backgrounds, right? And so, but in addition to that, I allow her to express herself, right? To believe in herself and express herself, because it's a First Amendment right. And it is a right to express yourself the way you want to. But some of the language, some of the music that I hear on certain radio stations are not, I feel, this is just my opinion, I feel that it's degrading. I feel it disrespects women. I feel it degrades women. And I feel it doesn't give them it doesn't shine a great light on a lot of the young people. And music is important. Music, what we hear, what we say, the words, you use words to express.
Yeah.
And it's important what we hear and what we say. I was a fan of Tupac Shakur. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I did. I felt a little gangster. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I like that little raunchiness. Now I'm a Two Live Crew fan, And so I feel that it can be dangerous. It can become very dangerous when it is not properly guided.
Right.
You understand? When it's, hey, Rachel, I love you. When it's not properly guided, in the right ways. That's what I'm trying to say. So boundaries, I think boundaries should be made. What do you think about that? Do you think what do you feel about boundaries?
Oh, what I feel about boundaries is
in music, and the musical art form.
This music today is crazy. It's horrible to me because it's not real music. It's not like the music we grew up to back in the day. And I feel like this music don't have no boundaries right now. They need to have boundaries, but they don't got no boundaries because they bring in the wrong music. And the young people is loving this music. Because maybe they parents didn't get them to listen to the music that we grew up on. They allowed them to listen to the music today. And when I grew up on music, this type of music today, wasn't even thought of, to be honest, when I grew up. I don't even know where this music came from. As I got older, I'm like, man, okay. I was so used to, when it came to hip hop, some of the artists that you named, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eminem. Come on now, don't let me keep going now.
Yeah,
real hip hop. Them was real artists. They brought it. They brought it first before these new artists today.
Queen Latifah, MC Light. Let's go. That's my days. I mean, we can go back and back and back to name some people, y'all. Y'all know Maurice. Come on. That back in the day, that was hip hop, and rap form, Curtis Blow and all that. That's this, and so it is. I think at the end of the day, it's about, it's not about black and white. It's about green. And it's an intentional way to actually destroy young people. They don't know it, but it's a way. It's a genocide. It's for genocide. I mean, because a lot of the music that I hear on certain radio stations, I don't know, but it was intentionally planned because though that music was never played on the radio when we were young. I don't, now it's allowed. So it's a lot of intentional programming going on. We just have to be mindful. That's why I said we have to be careful. And my daughter and I, we do have dialogue on it. And she does listen to it, but see, it's properly guided, because now, I believe that she won't, sometimes if it's not properly guided, then you really believe in some of the things you hear and you want to act them out.
Right.
You see, and so that's why. And so thank you for sharing that, your opinion about that. Okay. And so as I mentioned earlier, Poetry, you were featured on television, talk shows, and radio stations like Windy City Live and Inspirational 1390 in Chicagoland. So tell us how did you make your way to Windy City Live with Val Warner and Ryan Chiaverini?
Well, basically, I did it myself. Actually, I reached out to Val.
Yes.
But this is how I did it. This is how I reached out to her.
Okay.
This is how it first happened. So, I first met Val in my church here in Chicago. I go to Trinity United Church of Christ on 95th Street.
Okay.
Pastor Moss is my pastor.
Amen.
And I met her at the church because somebody had told me, I didn't know she was there, but one of the members, they know what I do. They was like, Soulchild, you know Val Warner's here at church. I'm like, she is? So they showed me where she went. I went to her. I was professional. I went over there and talked to her, gave her my business card. I was like, how you doing, Val?
Wow.
My name is Soulchild. I'm a singer, songwriter, and I would love to be on Windy City Live along with you. And then we were just talking, and then I got, after that, she thanked me. I got a picture with her and everything, and then I didn't stop there, though, because I feel like she was going to probably forget. So this is what I did. I went on her Instagram page and looked for her email. I emailed her my information along with the picture that we took so she can remember me. And guess what she did? She didn't respond to me back, but guess what she did? She actually forwarded my stuff to her producers, and her producers reached out to me.
How long ago? How long did it take after you took the picture with her? How long did it take?
You said how long?
How long did it take before you were able to meet with her after you met her at the church?
What you mean? Like how long? Like that day? Or
no, how much longer? So after you, once you emailed her, how long after that did she actually reach out and invite you to the show?
But see, this is the thing. She didn't invite me. She because she forwarded to her producers, so her producers invited me. See, they don't handle that stuff.
I understand. That's what I'm asking. How long did it take? How long did it take for the show?
It took, you know what? So this is how I look. I had met her. It was the year. I forgot what year it was, but it was. Oh yeah, it was 2019 actually.
Okay.
That's when. Yep, 2019. It was January 2019. I met her at the church. That's when we had everything. So it took all the way to March for them to reach back to me.
And what day? And what year was it? What year did you appear on the show?
March. I remember it was March. I think March 26th, 2019.
The same year. The same year. Is that what I'm hearing?
The same year.
So within 90 days.
Huh?
About 90 days. About 90 to 120 days.
90 days.
That's where I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. So that was a great turnaround. That was really fast.
That was.
I can't wait to pull it up. And you performed on the show on Windy City Live.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to pull it up to watch it. Y'all hear that? He did it. That was what you call being direct and actually being proactive.
Right.
And so proactive. Sometimes you have to be the one, and so of course we know that she wouldn't reach out because they're all a team. They have a team. She have a team of people who's supposed to reach out. But the whole point I'm trying to make is, hey, Rachel, love you. Exactly. Tenacity, Sheila. Yes.
What I did with Val, I thought about Eminem's song.
You only get one chance. One shot on the mic. Yes, look at that. Rachel said yes, 10 hearts. Yep. You only get one shot. It's called self-determination too.
Right, exactly. And I did that one shot. I did it. By the grace of God, I did.
Yes, and that's my favorite principle of Kwanzaa, Kuji Chakalia, which means self-determination. We have to be. You have to be determined.
Yes.
Nobody's going to believe in you more than you can. And so, and all they can say is no. All they can say is no. And you just say, okay. And then you keep trying.
Exactly.
You keep trying. This motivational speaker, Les Brown. You heard of Les Brown? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Les Brown says that too. He kept going somewhere for a job. It was actually to be a disc jockey.
Wow.
He didn't go to school or anything for it, but it was something that he wanted. And he kept showing up. And they said, no, you're not qualified. And he kept showing up. And he kept showing up. The man kept telling him no. And he said, okay. And he came back the next day. And he kept coming. Right, Vincent? Yes, right. It's a journey, not a destiny. That's what he said. And he kept coming and he kept coming. And the man eventually said, you know what? The man eventually said, you know what? Okay, I got to get on in here. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said to him. Les Brown said, he said, get on in here. And then lastly, Les Brown, it was so inspiring. So one of the disc jockeys or whomever who was supposed to speak, right? They had got ill. And then they asked Les Brown to go and find someone else. And Les Brown went and called his family and said, y'all listen to me, because in an hour I'm gonna be on the show. He ended up being the speaker of the hour, okay, on the show. So yeah, that was very encouraging. And that's Les Brown. We love you. We thank you, Les Brown. All right, we're almost there. But and so you being on the Windy City Live show and on Inspirational 1390, I'm sure that those experiences being on both of those platforms, did they actually bring you more opportunities? They bring more opportunities your way?
Well, yeah, because when I was on Windy City Live, because I was on Windy City Live before I was on Inspiration 1390. So when I was on Windy City Live, a lot of people watched me on TV. I actually got a booking that same day when somebody saw me on TV. They booked me early, and it was sometime that year in September of that same year that they booked. It was a pastor that booked me to do his church anniversary.
Yes.
In September. And he saw me on TV doing that piece. He's like, that piece, I want you to do that piece, because that piece really blessed me. I want you to bless my church anniversary this year in September. He booked me early. He had to have me, because my presence blessed him. And I thank God for him. So yes, opportunities happen when I got on TV, and he was the first one that reached out to me, and I thank God for that pastor.
Very good. That is awesome. And so that moves us to our next question here. So, right. So you were on Inspirational 1390 Radio, which deals with a lot of gospel artists and things like that. Do you write gospel music?
Well, I can write gospel music. Only thing I wrote as far as gospel, I wrote my first gospel hip hop song, actually, because I can rap a little bit too. So.
Okay, let's hear a little bit of it, just a tad bit, because we want people to support you. Remember, everybody, go to his Spotify, go to support this brother and his artistry. Go to Spotify. He's on all musical platforms. Okay, please support this young brother, Poetry Soulchild. He has All I Need Is One Kiss. He has another song that he will be bringing forth in a little bit, just a tad bit of that. That's his signature piece. And but right now he's going to give us just a tad bit. Hey, Rachel, love you. Yep, Les Brown. You got to be hungry. I love that. Corey Brooks. Yes. So he's going to give us a little bit of his gospel hip hop piece. Go ahead, sir.
All right, y'all. This gospel hip hop piece that I wrote is called "Who I Am," and it talks about who I am as a poet. Here we go. I am prepared for my overflowing ways of everlasting life, trying to serve as an outspoken poet, to teach God's people to understand in ways of living a Christian life, to give hope to the hopeless and inspirational words about living the word of God and being a disciple serving God by his standards. And I am a Christian trying to serve my God in so many ways and so many ministries that I can't even imagine why I call myself a Christian. I mean, I've done things a Christian shouldn't have done, said things a Christian should have said, and left undone so many things in my life that a Christian shouldn't have left. But the question is, what should I do to be a faithful Christian? I'm glad you asked that question. See, you will need to pray to God and keep you in his hands and cover you with his body and blood, so that it create an image of God transforming you from a Christian to a disciple, living the word of God through discipleship, strength, guidance, leadership, healing, peace of mind, and for the love of God helping me and you to be a faithful Christian. Because I walk by faith, not by sight. I said I walk by faith, not by sight.
Yes.
Because that's who I am. Because that's who I am. That's a little snippet.
That's a little snippet. Yes. Brandy. Hey, Marianne, Brandy. My educational peer, cosmetology peer, she said, "Hey to you, poet Soulchild, Rachel. Thank you, amen." Yes, everybody's sending love and shots and hearts and things like that. Very good. So you're a Christian and you want to live a life of, what is it? A life of goodness, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, that's what you're striving every day, brother. That's what we're trying to do. Strive every day to do the right thing, to do the right thing, and to keep a good, clean heart and a clear mind, right? And do God's will in our works. To do God's will in our works, and not just talk about it, but actually live and exemplify it in our actions, in our daily walk, right? You know, hallelujah. All right. So that's awesome. So a poet told me once that he uses his pen. He uses his pen as a weapon. Okay, he uses his pen as a weapon instead of using a gun, right? Instead of using a gun to express what's on his heart and what's on his mind. Okay, and so do you believe poetry that we can elevate a lot of violence and crime that's going on within our city, within our communities, within the city, within our communities, if we can use this art form and bring forth more places like the Regal Room, and you believe we can alleviate a lot of these issues if we have more places like this within the city of Chicago?
Yes, most definitely, yes.
Okay, so Mayor Lightfoot. Okay, Mayor Lightfoot, we really need you. We hope that you're hearing this message today. Okay, yes, police officers are needed, but not as much as we need centers, places for young people to come to, safe places, safe spaces. We need more of these things within the community so that our young people can, places where we can create more jobs and opportunities, and places where we can allow our young people to come and express themselves creatively. Okay, so we're looking for, Mayor Lightfoot, we're looking for more places like the Regal Room, right? Like those places on the west side of Chicago, that poetry, Soulchild got an opportunity to express himself almost 10 plus years ago. We're looking for those opportunities. That's what we're looking for. And so now, as you're coming forth, it's coming to be voting season, people. We want to support those who support our ideas, okay? And who are supporting, who are going to support our young people so that we can help our communities improve. All right, wonderful. All right, and so we are almost approaching the end here, but I want to know, of course, I want to know, do you collaborate with a lot of youth in this art form?
Yes, I do. Actually, I'm glad you said it. That's actually how I got on Windy City Live.
Okay, tell us about it.
Yeah, I used to host a youth open mic in the Chicago Public Libraries every first Saturday of the month. I used to, and that's how I got on Windy City Live, because I had sent them my information about the youth. So not only did they have me perform, they interviewed me about what I did with the youth, and I basically broke it down. I did poetry workshops for the youth. I did open mics for the youth. I did everything for the youth. I gave them a place to be instead of being on these streets.
Yes.
I did it for the community.
Yes. And this happened, and you said this happened within the Chicago Public Libraries?
Yes, the libraries. I did it in public libraries, yes.
Is this still existing? Is this program still existing in the libraries?
No, I had to stop it because of the pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, I plan on bringing it back, but not at the library. I'm going to do it myself. I got a spot in mind.
Okay, y'all hear that?
Chicago, and I will keep you posted on that.
Oh yeah, and you're going to come back on the show later on once you get it going. Okay, and let me know and let our audience know how we can be a help to that. Okay, how we can help when you get that going. I would love to participate.
Wow.
Okay.
I can tell you how you can be a help.
Okay.
Right now, I need y'all to hear help with. Without I'm nothing without the youth. The show won't be possible without them. We need the youth. So that's all I need help from y'all. If y'all can get the youth to come, that's it. I can handle everything else. Just bring the youth.
Oh, wow.
I want them to have a place to come safely in the community and express their talent and learn something. Come on, man.
Yeah, you ain't said nothing but a word, because I have a teenager. Yes, absolutely, Sheila. That's right. I have a teenager. Sheila does too. We all know young people. And my daughter is a performing artist too. She dances. She's excellent in African dance. She dances with Ayodele, as a matter of fact. And so we've had drummers. We've had years and years of young people on our land here in South Shore. I definitely received the youth. My home is open to the youth. So we would definitely have that move forth and support you on that idea, okay, in the near future. I'm so excited about that.
And also, if you can do this too, I'm gonna put it out there too. Also, if you want to help, not just sponsor and bring in the youth, but sponsor like with food or something like for the youth. Like we want to have, refreshments for them as well.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Like whatever y'all want to donate, sponsor. Look, we do this for the community, for the youth.
Absolutely, Sheila.
We give it to them.
Yes.
To them, not to us.
No problem. Oh yeah, we definitely. You can't have any event without food. Now we don't play that. Okay, we know that food is substance, baby. Food is substance. So I know that's right. Sheila said, "I'm here for you." She said, "I'm here for that." That's right. So yeah, shoot, food. We gotta have substance, baby. We gotta have some fruit, some sandwiches, some cookies, some juice, some water. Okay. Oh yeah, we good on that. No problem. Oh baby, you got and the young people, the old people. Soon as I came, the more mature people, rather, like myself, okay, more mature, okay, graceful and mature, okay, baby. When I came in there Saturday, because I remember Mike saying, "Oh yeah," just Mike said, "We're gonna have some refreshments, gonna have some food," and I didn't eat on purpose because I said, "Okay, I'm gonna eat here," okay, and they had some really delicious chicken salad there. Did you try it?
Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, speaking of chicken, I want to shout that chicken out. Did you enjoy the chicken? Did you eat the chicken?
Yeah, who did that chicken? That was delicious.
Okay, let me tell you. My boy, he owns a chicken restaurant that was up the street from the place on 108 East 47th Street. His name is Frank. He's the owner of the Chicago Wings Around the World. It was also on Power 92. They've been known for the best wings on the south side of Chicago, literally. All flavor of wings that you want, all different flavors. He got like 100 flavors of wings. Like, whatever flavor you want. Literally.
Shout that out again, Chicago Wings.
Chicago Wings Around the World, 108 East 47th Street in Chicago on the south side. The owner, his name is Frank.
Yes.
And we know him personally, and he hooked us up that night.
It was good. He had some little herbs. He had some green herbs or something on that chicken. You see, I paid attention, didn't I?
So I'm gonna have him do my events too. When I do for the youth gonna like his chicken. I'm gonna have him do my events too, Nella.
It was delicious. Was he also located on 75th Street? I think so.
75th Street? I'm not sure, but I know the only two locations I know he has is here in Chicago, like 108 East 47th Street, and he got one in Hammond, Indiana as well. I think
I know who is his logo like orange? Is it orange? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Chicago Wings Around the World. Look at you,
Baby, I'm connected.
Oh, you know the address again? Okay, the address is 108 East 47th Street on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, I'm very plugged with I definitely support Black-owned businesses.
He's also got one out there in Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah.
Chicago, Indiana, wherever you live at.
I love Black-owned businesses. Definitely, we definitely support them. And it's several business owners on this line as we speak. So, Poetry, I want to ask you, what are some of the other?
That's correct, Sheila. Yes, that's correct, right there. Yep.
Yeah, and I believe he has one on 75th as well, or he maybe have moved it to Brunswick. I'm not sure, but I yeah, I know who you're talking about. Got the orange logo.
But hey, if he do, I don't know that one, but if he do, that's a good thing. That means he opening more locations.
I think that may have.
I want Black business to expand.
That's right, we do. We definitely do. So what are some of the other projects that you're working on? at this time?
Right now, as we speak, I haven't been working on that, but I plan on pretty soon getting back in the studio with my producer, and we're gonna be working on some more singles and tracks to put out on all music platforms before I come out with my actual album.
Oh,
I'm gonna put out singles first.
Okay, putting out your singles first. Very good. And so if a person wants to book you right now, what would they do? What do they have to do to book you for an event or something?
Right now, actually, they can book me at Poetry Soulchild #1. That's my email.
Okay.
Email me poetrysoulchild1@gmail.com. Also, they can also call me at 312-221-8777. You know my phone number. I'm my own everything. I'm my own manager. I don't have a manager. I'm my own manager. So you hit me up.
Give me that number again. Give me that number again. I apologize for not having it up, but I'm putting it up now. What is it?
Phone number is 312 221 8777. That's how you can reach me. That's my personal cell number.
8787?
No. 8777.
312-221-8777.
That's correct.
Okay. So if anybody wants to book Poetry Soulchild for any of your events, okay? Any of your events, up and coming events, please call him at this number, 312-221-8777. Please book him today. He's a as you can hear, his music is very inspiring, it's very motivating, and it's very clean and safe for all genres, okay, for all people in the audience, young people, okay. It's something that everybody can connect with and actually relate to, okay. And it's a safe, it's a comfortable genre that he it's more conscious. That's what I'm getting at. It's more conscious music, correct? Thank you, Sheila.
Wait, Sheila, put the number one, Poetry Soulchild #1.
Oh, thank you, Sheila, so much.
You got the phone number right.
Okay, Poetry Show. I'm gonna put it to okay, Poetry.
Soulchild #1, the actual #1 at gmail.com. Yes, I got songs for every occasion. Whatever you want me to do, birthday parties.
Go ahead.
Weddings. I got something for everybody. I'm family friendly.
Yes, Poetry Soulchild1 at gmail.com.
Engagement parties. Come on. I'm whatever you want me to do.
Yeah, so I just put it up there as well. Poetry Soulchild #1 at gmail.com.
Wait, she spelled it wrong. I see an F in there. Take the F out.
Okay, she'll get it. We're also correcting here on the screen. Right. Poetry Soulchild. No problem. Poetry Soulchild. Thank you, Sheila, for being my PR person as well on the other end. Okay, but we have it here on the screen. Poetry. I love you, sis. Poetry Soulchild #1 at gmail.com. You all can book him today for any event. Okay, children's birthdays, adult birthdays, weddings. Okay, anniversary parties. For funerals. We all are born and we all are going to leave. Any event, any situation, any type of event that happens in life. Okay, he is the person that your go-to person. Okay, for spoken word, poetry, songs. He's a singer and he's a writer. If you all need someone who write you a song or something like that, okay, he is the person, the go-to person as well. Okay, and that's how you can book. Again, I want you all to go on all of his musical platforms. He is on Google Play. He is on Spotify, Amazon. Okay, very good. He's on Spotify, Amazon. He's on all musical, Google Play, all YouTube. He's on all musical platforms. Okay, and so poetry. Before you go, I want to say this. Before you go, poetry. Okay, I'm going to have you do just a little bit of your signature song, which is "My Life Is My Poetry." Okay, but I want to say that I am so happy, Poetry, that you took the opportunity to grace my heart, my space, the show today and the audience with your wonderful spirit and energy. And I am so happy that you've chosen to use your life, okay? You chosen to use your life and your art form to inspire, encourage, and uplift the world. I thank you today. Can you grace us with a little bit of your poem? My life is my poetry.
Of course. All right, here we go. My life is my poetry. I like my poetry. It's my life. So my life is my poetry. I like my poetry. It's my life. So my life is my poetry. Yeah. I like my poetry. It's my life. So my life is my poetry. I like my poetry. It's my life. My life is my poetry. Like my poetry is my life. Because I speak life to preach life, and preach life to teach life, and teach life to reach life. Because when I reach life, I write life. Because all I write about is my life. Because my life is good. It's so good like Soul Food Sunday. Like soul food on Sundays, because Sundays are my fun days. My fun days with my God each and every Sunday. And that's just a little snippet. That's all you're going to get right there.
And just a little snippet. And that's that piece. And that's that piece. Yes, yes, yes. Put y'all hands together, Chicago, for Poetry Soulchild. Poetry Soulchild, I thank you so very much for being a positive energy and interviewing with me, the host and founder of the original Love and Tea variety show. It is the show where we keep love in our hearts. And of course, y'all, I gotta improvise now. So we keep tea in our cup, okay?
You is funny, girl.
And we got more. Thank you, brother, and more days to come. I thank you so very much again. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you as well.
Yeah, thank you too, and may God continue to bring peace and blessings into your life.
I received that.
Ashe. Love you. We'll talk. Peace.
Love you. We'll talk.
Okay.
All right.
All right, family. Oh my goodness, what an amazing interview we did with Poetry Soulchild. Yes, we celebrate National Poetry Month, aren't we, people? All right, all right. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. The original Love and Tea variety show did it again. All right, we did it again, and I couldn't have done it without you all, Sheila, Tanya, Maurice, Vincent, everybody who came, Rachel, April, everybody, all the people that came to pay homage and tribute and honor this brother Poetry Soulchild today. Thank you all for tuning in to the original Love and Tea variety show. And if there's anyone who feel that you have some encouraging words to talk about, something that's going to encourage, inspire, and uplift the world, and you want to share information, just reach out to me. Reach out to me, and you too can be on the original Love and Tea show. It has to inspire, it has to encourage, and it has to be something that will help to uplift us as a people. All right. If you have a business idea, if you have anything you feel that can really make this world a better place, just reach out to me. You can DM me. Of course, I'm Phyllis Oladipupo on Facebook. Okay. You can also reach out to me there. Okay. And of course, within this chat, you can comment, okay? Give your comments about today's show. If you what you would like to see, or if you want to be a part of the show, just put it in the comments today, okay? But we want to I wanted to again pay homage to this art form, and men especially in this art form, okay? Because like I said, Black men aren't really given the opportunity to really shine, like, you know, like we're put up, right? Like we're put up a lot, you know, and a lot of that is done on purpose, right? And so we have to know that we are stronger together. Okay, we're stronger together. We can't go anywhere without them, and they can't go anywhere without us. We are stronger together. Okay. And so that's why I am taking this time out this month to specifically give attention to Black men in the art form of spoken word artistry, okay, singing and songwriting, because they deserve it. Okay. They are special, they are talented, and yes, they are. Okay, they are a part of us. Okay, and so I thank you all for joining in on the Original Love and Tea Variety Show. Until next time, peace.